What the hell? Oh my God.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hiron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chip detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the EEG.
I can't control Hiron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
And here we go. Here we have like the final battle thing.
Access Alpha Pod. Purge tertiary.
So I'm just gonna be destroying the turrets, or one of them.
I want to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Sal, be quiet. You're not in control over anything. Alright. So what you need to do is go to these the computers, open these up. Open these up and just shoot them to destroy them. There we go. Oops, that was a mistake. There we go. That's one. But as you destroy more of these, there are going to be like other security measures that they will take out, like yeah, see, they decide to release some crazy people here. So we're just gonna sneak past the crazy people. And you can enter those doors that opens in case you need some extra ammo and such thing. Anyway, it's kind of straightforward. Not really much else you need to do around here. It's so painful. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Come at me, crazy people. Come here, crazy people. I can take you all down. Ha ha ha. Wait. Let me just check in here what I can grab. Ooh. Laser battery, typhoon. Oh, there we go. Plasma capsules.
You have brought everything.
Warning. Pod 1 safety purge in progress.
Oh, you could press. Oh, you can also press the button here if you want to open that.
Tertiary pods are offline.
Oh.
Primary security measures disabled.
Now we have a security bot running around, but that's alright.
Electrical charge above
Because
level.
we have a lot of grenades.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
It's happening! Honey, it's over! No,
There we go.
wait! It's
Also, the floor will the floor will now be like electrifying at random points, but EMP shield, which means we don't have to care about that.
Initiate dissipation protocol.
Wait, what is this? Okay, we can't use that anymore. Anyway, right now all you need to do is what the hell? Hey,
Electrical charge
hey,
subcritical
excuse me.
and rising.
No,
Wait to discharge
stop that. Anyway, just shoot this thing and it will be all over soon. Hopefully.
Primary pod compromised. Secondary security measures activated.
Just break. Aha! Alright, Sal, in your face! Yeah!
I can't take.
So, you would think that Sal was disintegrated, like poof, disappeared in the air. Nope. Here she is. This is her. See, people, this is what happens when you try to mess with things you can't control. Anyway, let's just get inside here. I know it autosave, but I just want to put a manual save here. And let's just find out what's going on inside here.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front. Like Sarah suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Alright, so we have the what you call choose your ending thing here. And right now, with this very first view of the ending, I'm going to go and show off the canon ending of this game, which is going over here and destroying it. Because in Mankind Divided, the whole game starts with Adam just floating in the ocean, showing off the Panchaea incident, which means that the canon ending is that Adam decided to destroy this place. So I'm gonna show off that first, but I will show off the other endings after the credits have been shown and such thing, just so you people can actually see how the other the endings looked like. Hold on, let me just check out on something here. Alright, there. Just had to check on something. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be showing off the canon ending, so to say. I think this is canon ending. And then the credits will roll and I will give you my thoughts on the game and LP and such thing as a whole.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive, forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways. Slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
And there we have it. That's Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Now, so, as I have said many times throughout the game, this is a game that I really enjoy. I really enjoy playing through this. So I played this over and over and over again, doing like different things and getting all the achievements. So I even did a run of this game with no augmentation upgrades, and whoo boy, that was difficult. Yeah, this is a game that I would actually, I would recommend to people who like the kind of make your own choice adventure type of game, where you can choose to be stealthy, yes, but you can also choose to just strap on all the weapons and just going guns blazing. What you need to know, however, is that your choices have consequences. And I don't mean consequences like you choosing the wrong thing to say and such thing. I mean consequences as in, if you go guns in blazing, then the whole place is gonna know that you're there, which means that they're gonna have time to get in cover, being prepared for your arrival and such thing. You know, that thing. If you go stealth, well, they will not know that you're there, but if you were fucked up, then you're gonna need to just redo that section over and over and over again. So that's kind of a consequence of playing stealthily too. And as for this Let's Play, it was a little bit difficult in a certain way for me to do this Let's Play, because I had to keep in mind, okay, what parts do I need to show off and which parts can I actually just cut out? Because not everything was needed to be shown here. Okay, good. I was a little bit worried that the secret cutscene thing was going to be played here, but I think the secret cutscene thing plays after all this. But yeah, even though it was like a difficult thing to do, I enjoyed making this Let's Play. Even if it might not have looked like that at certain times. Especially since sometimes I just didn't have the will to record. And that was something that I had to struggle with during this Let's Play year too. Was that I struggled a little bit with trying to find the will to record. And it was not until like the end of the Let's Play here a little bit that I realized that I can't just wait around to feel like I want to record it, or that I need to just sit down on my chair, strap myself in, get everything set up, and just fucking do it. Just do it. Like I have to force myself into doing it. So yeah, so that was a little bit why I had to struggle with here. So the future here. I am going to be doing Mankind Divided in the future. Not gonna do it right now. I'm just gonna do a different Let's Play right now. But I will do Deus Ex Mankind Divided in the future, which means I'm probably gonna have to replay the game and try to not be complete asses in it. But right now, I have 2 games in mind of Let's Plays I want to do. One of them is Singularity, which is like the one time shifting game where you play a guy who gets like a device that lets him control some time aspect. Or I'm gonna do a blind Let's Play of Binary Domain, I think the game is called, which was recommended to me on my update video. So yeah, those are the 2 games I have in mind right now. I might come up with a third one after I finish recording and such thing. Yeah, but yeah. Hopefully you guys will look forward to either of those. And hopefully you will look forward to me doing Mankind Divided in the future. Not really much else I want to say here. So just I hope that you enjoyed this Let's Play. I hope you enjoy my other videos that I made, and I'll try to actually make myself push to do recording, editing and such thing, because I know I've been bad with uploading things and keep things consistent, and that's something that I want to try to get better at. So hopefully you guys can have some patience with me as I try to work with this. And yeah, for any new people that just stumble upon this video by accident, don't know how, since this is like the final video. If you like this one, just go check out my other videos and give me like a chance to try and make you enjoy the videos. And if you like them, great! Leave a like or a comment or something. Either way, I enjoy I will just be happy if even one person watches my videos. That's the kind of guy I am. But yeah, this has been Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut, and I think the secret cutscene is coming up soon. So yeah, enjoy the little secret cutscene here, and all the other endings that will happen after the credits and the cutscene has happened. So well, yeah, see you guys in the next Let's Play. Let's Play, god damn it. I can't do an outro, I can't say things properly, god damn it. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
Albert Einstein said, technological progress is like an axe in the hands of a pathological criminal. Took me a while, but I finally see his point. How often have we chased the dream of progress only to see it perverted? More often than not, haven't the machines we built to improve life shattered the lives of millions? And now we want to turn that dream on ourselves to fundamentally improve who we are. Experience has shown me how dangerous that can be. How many times in the Call of Duty did I almost fall into the trap of taking shortcuts, abusing my abilities or the resources at hand? I resisted. Barely at times, because I valued human lives and considerations. Can I truly despise others who fall? Technology offers us strength. Strength enables dominance, and dominance paves the way for abuse. Darrow understood this. He knew that using technology to become something more than we are risks losing our ability to love, aspire, or make moral choices. The very things that make us human. It also risks giving some men the power to make others what they choose, regardless of the cost to human dignity. The suffering Darrow inflicted is not the end of the world. It is merely the seed for change. And change never comes without pain. Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it. So if the men and women behind Taggart need to work in the shadows, pulling strings to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad will their leadership be? I just hope they stand by what they say. Sarif was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits. Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it. These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind, knowing that my actions didn't have to harm others? Time and time again, didn't I resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly? In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few. But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again? What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are. No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy. hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it? We can become the gods we've always been striving to be. We might as well get good at it.